with with like other nations and all that.
Yeah.
Or and then they like long story short, they just fucking like trashed the place, right? And there was like all types of debauchery like going on.
Yeah.
All right, and it just like really ended up like just like fucking up his future.
Yeah.
All right, because the main character's like dad was like or you realize like you fucked up like big time after they were like pulling his car out of the swimming pool and shit. All right, but just as far as like looking at like that's what happened. You just like look at like entertainment and all these things like through a spiritual eye.
Yeah, and that's what happened when you're in the flesh, you know.
Yeah.
With the end of the word, this house gonna burn down, just like Project X house burned down. Then it say in verse 20, still in chapter 24 in Matthew, verse 7, it say, "For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places." So nations against nation, man, and we come into is the every time we come to Rachel was just growing up. Esau is back in his authority, meaning back in his right state of mind. Donald Trump became the elect president of the United States of America. So Edomites got a different spirit about themselves now, man. And you Jakes and you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, y'all need to have a different spirit about y'all too to stand up, man.
Yeah, it's starting to happen.
It's starting to happen, man. And it's about time, man. Cause I'm tired of seeing y'all being in this passive spirit.
Yeah, there are a lot of conservatives that are like a lot of like conservative media like saying that like the Black Lives Matter movement is a terrorist group.
Oh yeah, the terrorist group.
All right, there's just gonna be like more it's gonna be as far as like a more like crackdown as far as like pay, because like they tried to do that with like George Bush, right? Because like people really like didn't like him that much, like when he became like president. All right, but then once that like 9/11 like popped off, like people were giving him like when he like came to like speak, people were giving him like a round of applause, and he was like, all right, and then like it's like everyone like it changed like the whole like dynamic of the country. Like as far as like there was that commercial that's like terrorists thought they'd change after 9/11, they'd change America, and they were right. All right, and then you see all these fucking like American flags like where there weren't any and all that. All right, and like people wanting to like rename French fries freedom fries and shit like that. Or just people like just like Donald Trump's like a more like magnified like persona of that. And so and even like FEMA is now like preparing for like another it's like another event. Like so they're gonna try to like they're just gonna keep on repeating the those cycles until like the Lord returns. And so but at a certain point, and we believe it's right around the corner, but at a certain point, like it's gonna trigger like all these like prophecies, like in the Lord's return.
That's right. When the Lord returning, He's returning for us. Man. He ain't returning for no other fucking nation, man. He's returning to us, man. It's us, man. The ones that's crying, that's the ones that's preaching, man. Hey, get or whoever hands not too cold, get 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. He coming for the ones that's scared, man. Meaning that fear the Lord. He coming to the ones that fear the Lord. He coming for his elect. His 1/3. It's his people. Israel, man. He coming for us.
All right, 2 Corinthians. All right, 5 and 10.
Yeah.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach.
Right, we all shall appear to the Most High, man. To the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We all must appear. That's some scary shit. in itself, man. So knowing that we all gotta face our maker, man. What type of manner of man would you be? You know, if I know one day I gotta see the sun, you know, that's scary. That's scary. You know, meaning I mean it's beautiful, but I know I want to do the right things in the times I got now, man. So if I gotta suffer this cold, this bitter wind chill, so be it, man. So be it. That's the light thing, man. Hey, the Most High colder than this, man. The Most High created the cold, man. The Most High, you can't create heat without cold. You can't create good without evil. You can't have good up without down. You can't have righteous without the unrighteous, bro. You can't have war without the peace. And the scriptures say, look, scriptures say right now we in the 7 good years. In Genesis, it was 7 good years before them 7 bad years of famine, man. Those 7 bad years of famine is coming, man. So right now, what you want to do? Stock up on your food. What's the food? The scriptures, man. You want to be brotherly with the brotherhood, because this is 7 years you got now to plan to be ready for those 7 bad years.
That's right.
Matthew 4:4.
Well, bring it out again.
Thou shalt not eat off of bread alone, but off of every word that proceeds out of the mouth of
Come on there.
Yeah.
Come.
All right, 2 Corinthians 5:10.
Yeah.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach,
Yeah.
that every one may receive the things done in his body,
Yep.
according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad.
Yep. So you gotta receive that reward, man. Whatever your judgment is, man. So if the Most High ordained you to feel the missiles, you're gonna feel them missiles. The Most High ordained you not to feel them missiles, you're gonna be free of them missiles, man. Or whatever the Most High decide, you know. Hey, man, I'm just a vessel, man. I'm in this flesh, man. Yeah.
All right, verse 11.
Yeah.
Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord,
Woo.
we persuade men.
We persuade men by the terror, man. And that's what it is. We fear the Lord, man, because man, look, man, you ever looked at someone's eyes, man, look, man, the Most I say, look, man, Moses, if you see me, you'll die, man. You know what I'm saying? No man looked upon me and live, man. You know?
Hey,
So yes, we are fear mongers. Yes, we want to teach you to fear the Lord, to scare the shit out you, to bring you in this truth. Yes,
And that's in the scriptures too.
yes, that is true. Yes,
All right.
yes, we preach to scare the living shit out you. Yes,
And I'm gonna get the book of
and this is
Jude.
nothing, my man. You know, this is nothing. People say they're scared of spiders and snakes. That's the Lord is the true, you know.
All right, Jude. All right, 1:22. All right, and of some have compassion, making a difference, and others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh.
Come, you got it.
All right, so all right, it said so. Yeah, we're required to be like fear mongers. All right, it says others save with fear. All right, so back. All right, 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High.
Yeah, yep.
And I trust also are made manifest in your consciences.
God, that's cool. Get Psalms 34. Public Shaw. I think it's 34.
Yeah, if I could say, you know, back when they had Moses as an interpreter, if you will, or as a messenger, they didn't want to deal with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They kept asking for him, but when he started showing himself and all that lightning and thunder and earthquakes came, they got scared as fuck. Like, no.
That's
like,
how the Lord speaks. I mean, that's one of his presence.
yeah.
That's remind me of Dragon Ball Z. Every time they call upon that dragon comes with thunder, it get dim, the cloud get dim. It'd be terrifying, man. The Lord is terrifying, man. That's why I'm scared to fall out this truth. I'm scared to fall out this truth.
Yep.
It's terrifying. You know, in a game, you get jumped in, you get jumped out. Blood in and blood out. Man, here, man, he'll take your spirit, man, from you, man. You know? He'll take your spirit, man. He said, man, he can erase you, man. That's scary, man. You know?
Yep. Blot you out.
Hey, that's why we're protected out here, because we fear the Lord and we gonna preach his truth, man. We ain't gonna let these false, we ain't gonna let y'all just run freely, man. The Most High ain't gonna let y'all run freely, and that's why He brought us out here, man. You know, to let y'all know y'all going off, man. Y'all sinning against the Most High, man. The Lord is going to destroy this place with missiles, man. Spiritually, us first. You going? I mean, Psalms. You got Psalm 34. Start at 7.
This is Psalms 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear Him.
Yeah,
and delivereth them.
Read that back.
The angel of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai encampeth round about them that fear Him and delivereth them.
So the ones that fear the Lord, the angels protect us, man. The ones that we're the ones that fear the Lord, man. Y'all don't fear the Lord, man. Y'all did the worst crime ever. The worst crime is not killing a kid. The worst crime is not committing adultery. The worst crime is you forsaking the Lord. That's the worst thing you could ever do. If you really think about it, because you forsook the Most High, man. You don't get worse than that. So that tells me you niggas is out your fucking mind, man. Talking about Esau crazy. You niggas is goddamn crazy. You know? Esau know what he's supposed to be doing, man. Jake, you didn't mess with a power that you don't supposed to play with like that, man. So I know you don't fear the Lord, man. I was a wild boy. They fear the Lord out here, man. And look what happened to my ass. I got spewed up and chewed up and spewed out. You know what I'm saying? Before this truth, you know. You look back on the shit and the things, because I ain't fear the Lord. I ain't give a fuck. Hey, watch these signs, y'all. Watch these signs. Put something on it, like if y'all can, man. You know what I'm saying? Watch them signs. But
just like on the opposite,
kind of.
you know what I'm saying? Just through the judge of the Most High, he could have left you out in the world doing your wicked shit at that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just also, you know, be willing to do the will of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ak was saying, you know what I'm saying? We was all out here in our own shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing wickedly, like without even, you know, just going off. You know what I'm saying? He could have left us out there, man, on the left-hand side doing unrighteous shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's a beautiful thing to do the work of the Heavenly Father. But like he was saying, man, all these other niggas, they doing what they do. Ain't nobody doing what they supposed to but Jake, man. And that's following law, statutes, commandments, man. So they the only ones that can really forsaken the Lord. That's all.
No, bring that back. That songs. You keep going when you read it.
This is Psalms 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear Him.
Right. So we're protected by the angels and we fear the Lord. So that's why we were protected, man. Keep going. Because
and delivereth them.
Because Esau and deliver us from what? Esau and these other nations. You know? Cause these other nations and 2/3 of Israel, they don't fear the Lord, man. They fear the devil, man. They fear the devil. They fear these demons. Fuck a demon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in Him.
Keep going.
O fear the Lord, ye His saints.
Yeah, oh fear the Lord, oh ye His saints, man. Apostle made a great point. Saints can mean a man and a woman, man. A man and a woman. Israelites is the saints. You know? Meaning you women need to fear the Lord too. Cause y'all can get put to death too, just like a man can. Even worse. You know? I mean, what I'm saying is, the saints, of course, is the elect. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying on the other side, and we all gonna have that fear. I ain't speaking on no women. You know, you women, you know, you women ain't gonna make it in this.